Welcome back to the 02 Falcons Throwback Franchise Series. This week we're going to be taking on the New Orleans Saints, but first we have a couple of things we need to take care of. We've assigned some players, and then we're going to take a look at scouting the 2003 draft class. So just kind of taking a look at both who we have currently ready to re-sign and, who we're going to be re-signing later. 4 corners immediately up front, all of them older. Might try to re-sign this Fred Weary guy. He's got quick development and he's 28, kind of slow, whereas this guy right here, Jerron Bolden, he could be good. He's 6'2", and he's got 95 speed, so he's maybe a guy that I'm actually gonna look at, and he's sort of cheap. But everyone else besides TJ Duckett that I need to re-sign, and pretty much we can move on from them. I'm not really interested in most of them. Looking at the draft class here, you guys should recognize a lot of these names. Carson Palmer, of course, USC quarterback. Andre Johnson is a guy we're going to look at. Can definitely be on our draft board. I'm sure he's going to be drafted very, very high, though. I'm curious, I've never used this draft class before, so I'm curious if it's going to end up being the case that players that end up good in real life are actually the good players here, or if they kind of created the more of how their perception was coming out of college as opposed to what they actually ended up doing. We're definitely going to need some corners if we're going to be moving on. I'm actually about to spend most of my scouting points on corners. Marcus Trufant, great player, guy I'm interested in. Nnamdi Asomugha is also very, very good. Charles Tillman, also a great player. Dante Samuel, of course, good player. I add him as well. Really interested in Marcus Trufant. He's probably going to be our first round pick if we can get him. Picked as a mid first rounder. That's where I think we're going to be, just missing the playoffs this year. So he may be right there in the area where we can get him. So before the game, let's do what we always do, and let's go ahead and scout our opponent. So the Saints are not a great team, as you can see here. I mean, they're kind of balanced, though. They got a couple players on offense, a couple players on defense showing up here. Actually, that is not true, except for the #1 player here, Sammy Knight. Everyone else on their team that's showing up as the top-rated players are all offense. Who's their quarterback? Aaron Brooks, that's what I thought. Mike Vick's cousin, actually. Aaron Brooks. He's got decent throw power. I think he's got decent speed, too. He's not Mike Vick, but he's a mobile guy. He's going to be somebody we got to make sure we contain. Not quite a threat with his arm, but definitely a threat on the ground. They do have Deuce McAllister. Very good running back. Only 24. Somebody we got to definitely watch out for. I think that's who they're going to try to hit us with, so we're probably going to be playing a lot of the run game. Yeah, they have Joe Horn as well, but again, he's the only good player they have, and he's kind of older. 92 speed, somebody to watch out for, but we're not super worried about that. So we're going to mainly focus on stopping the run game. And their defense is nothing to write home about either, so let's see what we can do. So since we decided we weren't going to sign any of the players that are eligible for negotiations right now, let's go ahead and jump into the game. No way he caught that. Okay. Nice job. Alright, looking like they're stacking up at the line. Let's see if we can get to the outside on them, though. Very nice run by Dunn. I'll take that. TJ Duckett. Slam it up the middle for us. Carrying a man 5 yards. 10-yard run by Duckett. That's what I like to see. Oh no, Don's hurt. Oh no. Oh no! Oh, what a lucky play. What a lucky play. PCL sprain for Dunn. Yeah, that probably means he's done for at least a few games. No pun intended. No way! What a nice broken tackle there by McAllister. Had two guys on him. Somehow managed to break that tackle. Got that. Stopped him. Boom. And try a little play action here. Wide open. Very good read by Vic there. Yes, sir. Again, open all day. Damn, let my man go. Get in there, boy. Touchdown. Algie Crumpler. Nobody covering the underneath there. Ooh, almost picked. Got the first. Well, they scored. But we get the ball back with 1:17 left. Yes! Go! Oh! Alright, duck it. Let's see what you can do, baby. Get in the end zone for the touchdown. TJ Duckett doing work on the ground. Doing the Karate Kid. I love it. And at the end of the first, Falcons lead 14-7, and we get the ball. Good catch, Finneran. Mike Vick's throwing dimes today, boys. Late hit. Very nice play. Touchdown, baby. Michael Vick. I'm anticipating a run here. No. Dude, there's no way. What was I supposed to do there? 3 men hit the guy. We just can't tackle. No way. Deuce McAllister could make it through 3 defensive linemen like that. Oh, I am salty. Alright guys, looking at the replay real quick. I mean, four Atlanta defenders right there. None of them are able to get him down. Ridiculous. Attaboy, Duckett. What a run, baby. Great play. Get down, buddy. We're gonna run it and see what we can do. Great play there, TJ. Great play. 3rd and 1. In there, boy. Touchdown, Michael Vick. Oh Lord, Deuce McAllister again, Mr. I don't fucking lay down. No. No way he caught that. I was all over that. Out of bounds. Turnover on downs. Let's try to run this clock out, baby. I love it, TJ. Beautiful. Damn, Duckett's killing them. And with that, boys, the clock's gonna run down to 0. And your Atlanta Falcons have won their 2nd game in a row against their division rival, the New Orleans Aints. 28-14, a pretty dominant performance. They only hit us a couple of times with some big plays. Other than that, we pretty much dominated them. Yeah, you see here, passing yards, they barely had any more, but 206 rushing yards. Almost 10 yards per play. I mean, we were pretty much doing whatever we wanted to against them. Alright guys, we had 2 injuries after the game, but only one showed up on the injury report. That's Roberto Garza, our young right guard. Big injury for us. He's out for 7 weeks. So, you know, when he comes back, we'll be good, but the offensive line's going to suffer a little without him. Work done, on the other hand, did not show up on the injury report, which means he's probably going to be good to go next week. Alright guys, that wraps it up for the 3rd week of the Falcons Throwback Series. Next week we're going to take on the Cincinnati Bengals again at home for our 3rd straight game in ATL. Try to continue that winning streak. And we'll see you guys next week.